Hey believers, rather than writing the outlet this week, I'm speaking it to you instead. As most of you know, we've just completed our first year of ministry in our bigger, better space at Hub 757, and we have prayerfully arrived at the conclusion that it's time to make some adjustments in what we are doing to come in line with the space that we have. When we moved over from Peak Trail, we went from having 4 services, 3 in the morning and then the 5 o'clock, to 3 services, 2 in the morning and still maintaining the 5. Despite our capacity of more than double the space here. When we started the 5 several years ago, we did so in direct response to some of the lids that we were experiencing in our morning services. We had room in our auditorium just because of the way that space was configured over there, but we were absolutely out of parking space and space in Believers' Kids. And those lids were keeping people from connecting with believers and hindering our continued growth as a ministry. So we started the 5 o'clock, and it began to serve as kind of a pressure release of our morning services, which is where the growth was really taking place. Now, at first, to populate the 5 o'clock service, we urged people to make the move to the evening in order to free up space in the morning. And for the most part, this strategy worked, and we continued to reach new people, and we continued to grow. We also used the 5 o'clock in an effort to reach people who were unable to attend church in the mornings. And we've had a handful of people through the years that have made their way to Believers who fit into that category. Since moving to our new space, our morning service has continued to grow, and this is really great news. We have room to grow. Both morning services are about 50% full. You can see the pipe and drape that we have in the room on Sundays. We use that to kind of shrink the size of the room to make it not seem overwhelmingly big. We have room for cars. We have room for more kids. And we're excited about the growth that we're experiencing, and we look forward to moving the pipe and drape back throughout this year as we continue to reach new people. So the original issues that drove the creation of the 5 o'clock service have really been resolved by our new space. And while the morning services continue to grow, it has become increasingly difficult to staff the 5 o'clock with Impact team members, and attendance at this service throughout the year just has not held steady. With all of these factors, and after lots of prayer and discussion, we have made the difficult decision to discontinue the 5 o'clock service, at least for now. The last 5 o'clock will be January 27th. We were already planning to have no evening service on Super Bowl Sunday, so from that Sunday moving forward, we will not be having the 5 o'clock. For those of you impacted by this decision, we encourage you to stay connected with Believers and the community of believers in other ways. Since moving here, we have launched our live online experience, which when you access from our website allows you to interact with an online host and with others who are participating in that service. Last week alone, we had some 200 people joining our live services online. If you can't attend online, we will be uploading our Sunday morning services to our other platforms so that you can watch it the same day that it happens, instead of having to wait until Monday or Tuesday as we're currently doing. And this will help you to stay on track with the current series as we go through them. And then those Sundays that you can join us on Sunday mornings, you'll be right on track with what we are teaching. We're excited about the online community as it continues to grow and expand throughout our community and even many other states as well. We would also encourage you to utilize our B groups. And some of our B groups are meeting on Sunday evenings. So if that's the best time for you, we do have some smaller groups of Believers Church that are meeting throughout our community, and I would encourage you to get plugged in there. Thanks for taking time to watch The Outlet this week. We are so grateful for all of you who call Believers home. And as difficult as this decision has been for us, and probably even more so for me personally, this is no way going to negatively impact our mission. I'm excited about focusing all of our energies on making Jesus number one person at a time by reaching more people through our morning services and our online community. I look forward to seeing you this Sunday as we look at another secret to happiness. I'll see you at the 9, the 11, or at 5 o'clock.